channel. So as you saw by the title, today I'm going to be trying the 24-hour art challenge. I've seen a few people do something similar to what I'm going to be doing, but mostly everyone has focused on like one style of art, like painting for 24 hours or drawing for 24 hours. But I'm going to do like a whole like variety of different art, from cartooning, sketching, painting, origami, fashion design. I'm gonna try to incorporate like as many different things as I can and see how much I can do in one whole day. This is probably not going to be as fun as I think it is. It's about 8 in the morning, so we're going to start right now, and we're going to start off with something easy. We're going to do a little cartoon, and then we're going to work ourselves more into the art thing, because the last time I properly did art was probably around like 8 months ago, so it's been a hot minute. To be frank, I don't know if anything good is going to come out of this. And just a disclaimer, I am not a very good artist. I don't know if I should even qualify as an artist. Probably not, but I'm doing my best, so please don't judge me. Let's go. Okay, so for the first drawing, I decided to do just a cartoon drawing of Piglet from Winnie the Pooh, because the other day I watched the Christopher Robin movie again the second time, and honestly, it's one of my favorite movies. It's so good. You guys should watch it. It's so funny and just a really great movie in general. So I did the drawing. I think it turned out pretty well. I was going pretty fast, to be frank. I never draw this fast. And honestly, I was having a great time. Probably because it was the first thing. The coloring, I did not a terrible job, but it could have been better. My favorite character from Winnie the Pooh is, of course, Winnie the Pooh, not Piglet. Sorry. Daisy, you take me to places I could never feel. Oh, you're here now, but life's taking you far away. So it's been about an hour, so it's about 9 o'clock, and I mean, I didn't do that bad with the cartoon. So the next thing that we're going to be doing is pastels. I haven't used pastels in approximately 3 or 4 years, I'd say. Oh, I haven't done much with pastels, basically. So this is probably going to turn out really, really badly. These are the dollar store pastels that I'm going to be using here. So I really suck at pastels, and I knew this from the beginning. I knew this was going to suck, but I still did it anyways, because you know what? I'm going to challenge myself. I drew a really rough, really bad sketch of the reference image that just didn't help at all with the pastels. The boat was completely the wrong shape, so just lovely. So I'm taking a cupcake break now because I made cupcakes yesterday. And the pastel thing, so this pastel thing, literally I murdered myself over this. It was terrible. I hated it. I wanted to burn it. The second I started it, it was just horrible, utterly just crap. And nothing about this was good. Nothing. I really just want to burn it right now. I'm doing just fine. So, this is probably the ugliest thing I have ever freaking made. Like, what is this? It looks like it came out of a kindergarten art class. Like, what? Because this is what the picture that I was looking at, and then this is what happened. I want to burn it. I want to burn it really bad. Let's light it on fire with 1,000 explosives, some TNT from Minecraft, and let's blow this thing up. So it is literally 12:25 right now. That thing took me a stupid 2 hours to do. It's fugly, and just the other hour that I don't know where it went. I think I was eating the cupcake, and then I was watching the whole news stories about the Lori Loughlin college scandal thing. So I think I got in a time warp there, but we're gonna move on, and according to my list. We're gonna do the scribble into drawing. If you don't know what it is, it's you close your eyes and then you draw like a random scribble. You can do it with your hand, you can do it with like holding the pencil in your mouth, holding the pencil with your foot. And then you have to turn that scribble and use it like in a drawing. So basically use the lines to create something. So I think the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to put the pencil in my mouth and then draw a scribble with my eyes closed. So after 15 minutes of trying to figure out for the life of me what this scribble could possibly look like, I decided this definitely resembles a part of a Bernese Mountain Dog. So I decided no one's going to stop me, I'm drawing a Bernese Mountain Dog. Bernese Mountain Dogs are my favorite breed, and they're just so cute and fluffy, and they have like orange, white, and black patches, and they're just so adorable and big and fluffy. And I definitely did not do them justice while drawing this, because the second I started coloring, everything started to go downhill. It just turned into a piece of garbage. I don't know why, but I couldn't get enough black pigment onto the paper, so I just kind of gave up, and it literally turned out really bad. And I also couldn't find my Prismacolor black coloring pencil, so I was using a Crayola and it just wasn't helping either.
Every day, whoopsie, really like this new me, wish you coulda knew me.
So this is the finished product. To be frank, I kind of just gave up on the coloring. Everything was going just swell until I started coloring. So somehow it's already 2:36. So the next thing that we're gonna do is I'm gonna do a bit of jewelry making. I have lots of jewelry kits basically. And it's kind of excessive and I never use them, which is why we're doing this today. So I didn't think jewelry making was going to take me as long as it did, and to be frank, it took me a ridiculous amount of time, I think about 2 hours, to get the 2 bracelets that I did done. It was ridiculous, and I screwed up a few times, and I had to redo this bracelet, which you will see eventually that I literally had to take it apart and redo it, because for some reason the string was too short, even though I measured it exactly like the book said, but no, it was short. So I took a break and ate supper, and now I'm back at it, and I'm at the point in the day where I basically, all I want to do is stop and go downstairs, watch Netflix, and eat popcorn. But I know I can't do that because it's only like 4 in the afternoon, so I have a lot more to do. Oh yeah, and by the way, I know like everything I do is like really bad, like I'm fully aware of it. So this is a clip of me redoing the bracelet because, of course, it was too short, and every single time I use a jewelry kit, the measurements in the book are always wrong. They're either too big or too short, or there's something wrong. But usually they're too short, and I don't understand why. So my luck is going awesome, you know. So I'm making the second bracelet, right? I had 2 of these gold things right there, and one of them just flew across my desk and behind it. But now I can't find it. I've looked all around and there's no second gold bead because, you know, it's a dollar store set. They don't give you extras. I found it. So I already looked through this magazine bin that I have on the side of my desk. Ta-da! I found it. The second bracelet turned out pretty well because I was taking my own measurements. Thank you very much. So therefore, it turned out great. I love it. It's amazing. So it's time for the 5th activity, which is the one that I've been dreading and putting off, which is painting. But I can't put it off any further considering it's like 5:30 and I don't want to be painting in the middle of the night again. Like my last art video, painting like Bob Ross, which ended up me finishing at 2 in the morning. Anyways, let's get to it. So as you can see, we are painting again. After my last Bob Ross video, I have not given up on oil paint. I'm trying a smaller piece today, and It kind of went well. The clouds literally took me forever. I was trying to make them big, nice, and fluffy, but they were literally just not having it. And it was ridiculous. The house, I kind of forgot that the roof was supposed to be caved in the middle because it was like this weird random house in the middle of France that was like run down. But I kind of made it stand up perfectly straight, which is not what the picture had, but you know what? There are no mistakes, only happy little accidents. Quoting Bob Ross. And then I changed the coloring on the bottom because, you know what? Whatever. It's my painting. I do what I want. So I finished. I kind of winged it most of the time. I'll insert a reference picture here so you guys can see what I was painting. So here's the finished product up close. I mean, I'm not mad. Compared to the other stuff I did today, this is slightly better, so I'm not going to be too mad. This is only my second time in total using oil paint. So, I mean, I didn't have that much high expectations in the beginning. It's 8:40 in the evening. I'm exhausted. So after the painting, now we're going to do something a bit easier, and I'm going to follow a drawing tutorial on how to draw like a cute little kind of like chibi cartoon unicorn. It's a video by Draw So Cute, and I'll link her channel down below in the description. So after getting heated up during the painting, this was a nice cool down activity where I could just relax my brain and let someone else show me how I'm supposed to draw, which was great. I love the channel Draw So Cute. They make such like cute tutorials, and they're so easy and so helpful. I swear, go and subscribe because she's amazing, or whoever it is that makes them, and I just love them. Like, her drawings are so cute, aka Draw So Cute. But like, seriously, go and check her channel out. She's amazing. The unicorn turned out pretty well. It was almost exactly the same like the video, so it was pretty damn good.
Oh, take me back when we were young.
So this is the finished product, and it's a unicorn beanie boo. That's what the video said it was. I did a bit of a pink tinge to it. I don't know if you can see, but... And this is the one on the video. The one on the video is a bit cuter and better, obviously, but I don't think I did that badly. So next we're going to do some origami because I have 2 pieces of colored paper that I've had for a while that are meant for origami, but I've never used them, and I just want to try some origami. So time for the origami, aka the last part of this adventure. And God, might I say, I hate origami. You don't understand how difficult it is. The guy's hands in the video that was showing how to do this literally were like covering the paper that he was folding most of the time, and then the video was like sped up twice as fast, so I literally had to keep pausing the video, rewatching it. I changed even the playback speed and it wasn't helping, so it literally took me like 30 minutes to do this one little elephant. It was just ridiculous. Okay, so I've decided that I'm gonna go to bed now. It's 11 o'clock at night. Okay, so it's now the next day, and as you saw, I clearly did not technically succeed in the challenge because I did not last the full 24 hours. I only lasted approximately 16. But I decided to go to bed because I was really tired because I had gone skiing for 3 days straight. And the challenge wasn't about doing art for 24 hours specifically. It was more of me trying to get like a ton of like different like art projects that I wanted to do done. I got a lot of the projects that I wanted to do done, so therefore in my opinion I kind of succeeded. But in the reality of the challenge, I technically failed because I didn't partake in the full 24 hours. So I'll do a final recap of everything that I made. So first I started off easy and did a simple cartoon, which is what I typically do best. So I drew Piglet from Winnie the Pooh. He's a fun character, so I thought why not? It was an easy like shape and stuff. So second, I did probably the worst thing that I made the entire time, which is the stupid pastel art of that Playa Lagoon in Curacao. And I don't know how to work with pastels. I've never been taught to work with pastels. It's just bad. Next, I did the scribble art challenge, which is when you draw a scribble with your hand, your left hand, your mouth, anything basically. Then you use that scribble to make it into a drawing. To be frank, I did a terrible coloring job with the black. I don't know why it was going that badly. I was pressing really hard, but the pigment just wasn't coming off as much as I wanted it to. So I kind of just gave up and just colored the entire thing in, and it looks pretty bad. Basically everything was going fine with the drawing aspect, and then the coloring thing just went down into the drain. So next I did a bit of jewelry making, just because I have like tons of jewelry sets and stuff, and I've been wanting to get some jewelry made because I have so much different like beads and like rubber bands from Rainbow Loom and like just different crap. So I made 2 different bracelets, one from my American Girl craft like set, and then the other was just from like a dollar store set. But the one from the dollar store set I really like. I feel like it has like a nice like vibe. Next we have the most challenging part of the day, which was the painting, but I don't think I actually did that bad of a job on it. I was going for an impressionist kind of style because I prefer it over like realism, just because I find impressionism more like fun, and I don't know, it just doesn't take as much time as trying to be precise with realism, and I'm not that good with paint, so it's not like I could do realism like at all. And I did just this little scene from a reference picture on the internet. I googled like countrysides in France. I thought it was simple enough for me to be able to do, but it wasn't completely utterly boring, I guess. Next, it was getting into the night already, and I thought, why not do another like cartoon kind of thing and follow an art tutorial, because I haven't done that yet in the day. So I followed this one for a unicorn Beanie Boo, I think it was. And I mean, it was just simple, so turned out fine. At this point, my mom was telling me to go to bed, so it's not like I had much of a choice to continue on more, but it took me 25 minutes to make an origami elephant because I suck at origami, but I thought I'd challenge myself because I had 2 squares of like origami paper in my desk. So I made a tiny little elephant. I think he turned out fine. There's probably some aspects of it that are messed up. In conclusion, in my opinion, I succeeded in this challenge because I got art done, and that was my main goal, and I had fun. But in reality, I failed because I didn't complete the 24 hours. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys hopefully next week. I never know when I'm gonna post, so turn on your post notifications to know, because I might post in a few days, in a week, 2 weeks. You never know. Thank you guys for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Hey, feeling good, like I should. When in took a walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got that sunshine